Hello everyone, welcome back to Favor's Child Space. Last time I made a video about accepting change, and I promised that my next video it's going to talk about how to accept change. Yes, and here we are. How do we accept change? Accept change. We said in our previous video that most people are afraid, or most of us are afraid of change because of the fear of unknown. But do we keep on being afraid of the unknown? The answer is no. So the only choice we have is by accepting change. But the question there is, how do we accept change? What are those things you need to do in order to be comfortable with change? Let's dive in. So one of the things that we need to do in order to accept change or to be comfortable with change is to change your perspective. Yes, change your perspective and accept uncertainty. Change usually comes with a lot of uncertainty. It comes with a lot of uncertainties that we don't even know what we are going to meet. We don't know what awaits us. We don't know what is ahead of us. And that is the reason why most of us are afraid of change, because we don't know if we are going to meet a good thing or a bad thing. But make up your mind to accept the uncertainty. And you realize that you'll be very comfortable with change. The second thing that can make you comfortable with change, or the second way you can accept change, is accept what you cannot control. No matter how the situation is, there are things that you can't control. But at least, even if you cannot control the outcome of the change, or you cannot control the outcome of what the situation is, you can control your thoughts. What do you think about that situation? You can control your actions. What action are you taking towards that situation? You can control your response. What can you do, or how do you respond to the situation at hand? You can control your next step. Yes, you can also control your next step. What step am I supposed to take after this situation? Am I going to remain in this situation? Am I going to remain in this bad circumstances that I find myself? The answer is no. You can control the next step to take in order to get a better situation ahead of you. So focus on what you can control and not what you cannot control. Another way that you can control change is seeing your setbacks as opportunities. Yes, see your setbacks as opportunities. Sometimes change comes in the form of setbacks. Yes, if change comes in the form of setbacks, don't look at that setback as something that is going to make you remain where you are. No, no. Take opportunity, seize that opportunity of the setback. Look at the lesson that that setback has taught you. Hang on to that lesson and try to move on from that lesson. Pick out something from that lesson and make a better life. Pick out something from that lesson and better your life. So setbacks sometimes are opportunities in life. We should not only look at it with a negative eye. Look at it with a positive eye. Look at it and try to ask yourself, what can come from this situation? I like to use myself as an example. There are setbacks I've had in my life that when I look at where I am today, I realized that that step back was like a stepping stone for me. If I had held on to what I had, or the setback that I had at that time, probably I would be in that same situation. But because I looked beyond the setback, I looked at the lessons. I looked at my mistakes in that setback, what I had, and I tried to move on. I tried to correct myself, to correct my mistakes. So setbacks are opportunities. Don't only look at setbacks with negativity. Don't look at it with a negative eye. Always look at it with a positive eye and try to pick out what you can pick out from that setback and move on with your life. Accept that change. Be comfortable with that change, and you'll see how your life will change for good. The next thing, or the next way you can make change comfortable, is looking at change in a different way. Stay focused and curious whenever you encounter change. Yes, stay focused and curious, because if you are not focused, if you are not curious, change becomes scary. But when you are curious, when you are focused and you are curious, my God, you realize that change becomes less scary and more exciting. Yes, because you are getting in with that curiosity to know what to do next. You are handling, or you are accepting that change with a curiosity to know how to handle that change, with a curiosity to know what steps you need to take in order to be comfortable with the change. So when you have that curiosity, you realize that change becomes something exciting. You will feel happy. That is why you realize that some people, when they have problems, or people know that this person has problems, but they don't see it in the person. They don't see it, it's not like your problem should not define who you are. No, don't allow your problems to define you. Don't allow your situations or your setbacks to define you. Not everybody will see you and know that you have problems. That is not the best life. Don't make yourself pitiable because you don't want to accept change. No. Accept change with curiosity. Stay focused. Ask yourself some questions. What am I supposed to do now? What lesson have I learned from this situation? How do I grow from this situation? When you ask yourself these questions, I assure you, you realize that change becomes something normal for you. Change becomes something exciting for you, because in answering those questions, you are going to have a response that's going to help you grow. In answering those questions, you're going to have a response that's going to make you comfortable with that change. Remember, change isn't something to fear, it's something to welcome. Every new chapter in your life brings a chance to rewrite your story. So let go of your past, embrace your present, and move on with confidence. Who knows? The change you're experiencing in your life might be leading you to something amazing. So stay focused, embrace the change, accept the change, be comfortable with the change, and see what God has in store for you. So if you found this video helpful, please don't hesitate to give me thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the very first person to get notified. Hey, and don't forget, join my community in YouTube. Yes, if you look down, you will see the join button or subscribe plus. Some phones will show subscribe plus, some will show join. So just join or subscribe plus, click on the subscribe plus and become my, or let's become a member of my community. Yes, there are some packages for members. There are some videos that are meant only for members, and also you have access to new videos before everyone else. So please don't hesitate to join my community so that together we can grow this community. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.